class 10 students, we are back with our live session, that is with the title Operation 95% Plus. Yes, welcome to Deeksha Vedantu. This is your faculty, SST faculty Tanvi Ma'am, and today we are live with a very interesting chapter from your geography book. My dear students, I know that you are part of Deeksha Vedantu and we are going live since last week, and I have seen your active participation in the videos, and by today I assure you by the end of the video you are going to complete whole revision of the chapter agriculture, that too practicing questions, and that questions will be top 20 questions for the day. These questions are particularly previous year question or CBQs, right? Before moving ahead, I want all my students to just give me a thumbs up that am I audible, visible, and everything is clear to you. Hey ma'am, good evening to you. Good evening to you. Aditya, hi, hello. Hope you guys are doing great, and I know that your preboards are just around the corner. Some of you might be giving the preboards as well. So for that particularly, this series is very helpful to you, right? Just give me a thumbs up. Am I audible and everything is clear to you? Fast, so that we can proceed with the session what we have planned for today. Okay? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Aditya, thank you. Thank you for assuring that I am audible and visible to you. So, my dear student, the top 20 questions will help you to secure 95% in your board exams, and this is my majority. Why? Because sometimes learning is not enough. Rather than that, practicing is also enough. Right? Talking about the chapter agriculture, which have a high weightage in your exam and little tricky to remember because it has so many of the facts. I understand that, right? How to understand and how to remember all those facts is a big challenge, but today I am going to tell you the easiest way to learn all that fact related to rice, related to wheat, millets, tea, coffee, and many more things. Okay, so I'm going to start the session with the first question. We are dealing with 20 questions and I want all my students to answer the questions, right? The rule of the question is you will read the question thoroughly, underline the keywords, and then concentrate and give the correct answer in the live chat option. So the question number 1 of today's is, imagine you are traveling from Delhi to Chandigarh to attend a wedding by road in January. Which of the following crops will you notice prominently in the fields during the journey? Now see, this is something we need to imagine, right? Now they are not only teaching you SST in the perspective of learning, just in the perspective of just by-hearting things, rather to analyze what is happening in the country, what is the situation. I can see R has answered it as wheat. Okay, any other students from the live chat who can challenge R that C is not the correct option, or anyone who has any other option other than C, you guys can participate here. Okay, R is saying that wheat is the major crop that is grown in North India. Okay, you are very correct over here. I'll give you a brief introduction about this. So yes, whenever you are traveling from Delhi to Chandigarh, so the states that you will cover particularly will be Punjab, okay, or it can be Haryana, then it can be Delhi itself. So this is the major part that covers North India, and in North India we can see the soil is alluvial soil. Okay, this alluvial soil is perfect for the cultivation of what? Wheat. Along with the soil, rather there are certain things like the climatic conditions, the temperature that is required is perfect here. And do you know one more important thing over there? That green revolution, right? The green revolution has also facilitated the growth of the cultivation of rice as well as wheat in that area. So hope this thing is clear to everyone in my class, and you will not forget. Moving to the second question, you can check the answer here too, that this one is the correct one. Okay, do not forget to share the link with your friends here. My dear students, I want maximum students to be participative in this live chat so that you also feel a competitive atmosphere in the live session. Moving to the next question, Aditya, I can see you have answered at A. A is not correct, it's V. Okay, Rohit, I get it. Your name is Rohit. Fine. Rohit, we can move to the next question. That is 2. Mrs. Monica, along with her family, clears a piece of land and grows grains and other food crops to feed her family. Okay, when the soil's fertility decreases, she prepares another piece of land for agriculture. Which of the following method of agriculture does she use? This question was asked in the year 2025. So recently asked questions, you can see they are not directly jumping into which of the following is this. Okay, which type of agriculture is this? Rather, they are just making the questions like a jalebi, round and round, and then asking you the answer. Now the options are option A, plantation farming, option B, slash and burn farming, option C, intensive subsistence farming, and D, that is commercial farming. I can see here I got one answer from Rohit, and that answer is B. Fine. Anyone other than Rohit who can challenge the answer here? Give the correct answer from the options given in the... Fine. Plantation farming, also known as zooming. Okay, I get it, Rohit. So yes, see, now what happened in the previous time? Now what we have to focus here are some words. In the previous time, what happened? Land was enough, right? Right now, we are fighting for land, property, etc. This was not the same situation at that time. Now, so previously, people was not fighting for the lands. So the lands were available in large quantity because population was less. So all the person was growing, right? They were growing crops for their subsistence. That means to satisfy their needs, their requirement only for their subsistence. Since similarly, Mrs. Monica is feeding growing crops for their family. But you need to follow one thing, that whenever the fertility decreases, they are moving to another land. Since childhood, we are learning the definition of this slash and burn agriculture. What happened now? We go to a patch of land, clear that forest, okay, then clear that forest, we grow the soil crops over there. When the crops are grown again and again, the soil fertility decreases. When that soil fertility decreases, they will move to another land, and that is known as slash and burn. Rohit is very correct, and yes, it is popularly known as zooming cultivation in northeastern part of India, and majorly in India it is known as what? Zooming cultivation, slash and burn cultivation, and even it is known as by different names in the different countries too. Okay. Hi Ranjit, hello, how are you? Hope you are doing great. Participate in this MCQs. We are doing top 20 questions from the chapter agriculture. I know that you will enjoy, so give the answers whichever you find it as correct. Moving to the question number 3rd of the day, and this was again asked in the year 2025, and the question is, identify the crops with the help of below information. Now it is an identification based question. Point number 1, this crop is a major crash crop in India. Underlining keyword is the benefit for you. Okay, so the crop is major crash crop in India. It is cultivated mainly in the states of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, and it is known for its aroma. Now see, which can be correct here? Option A, tea, option B, coffee, option C, jute, or option D, cotton. ये कौन सा बोर्ड का है मैम? This one, BTS Army, this is for CBSE. Okay, this is for CBSE board. Rohit is asking, ma'am, do we need to memorize those different names mentioned in NCERT? No, Rohit, you don't need to memorize those names. Yes, I know that in a box, right? In the NCERT, all those names are given. No, neither they will ask in MCQ. Hardly. It's the condition that it will not come. So don't worry. Okay. No, it's for CBSE board. It's for CBSE board. Okay. I hope if the chapter is same in your NCERT also, in your board exams also, then it can help you. Coffee is the major plantation crop of Karnataka. Rohit is answering over here. Anyone else? Anyone else? Please participate. You need to answer the correct option. Definitely It will help you, and share the link with your friends, my dear students. Yes, it is coffee. The correct answer over here is what? Coffee is the correct answer over here, right? See, now if we talk about coffee cultivation, right? If we talk about coffee cultivation, so prior to the entry of Europeans, it was not in India, right? And in India, particularly the Nilgiri hills of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and some parts of Kerala are famous for the cultivation of what? Coffee. Now you might be thinking, ma'am, why not the other options? How we need to eliminate that? Like I will tell you, see, cotton is not a crop that have aroma. Okay, clear, eliminated. Jute too, fine. Now if we talk about tea, and here the major cultivation states are Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and okay, in tea they will talk about Assam. Got my point or not? Okay. Ranjit, this channel is particularly made for students to help them in studying English, because you are going to write your exams in English. Okay, if you need any help, then I'll translate it to you. Don't worry, but you participate. Dhruv, I don't teach maths. I'll ask the respective faculty when we are going to do the polynomials. Okay. Hello to everyone joining the session. We have done the third question over here. Moving to the fourth one. Everyone, do answer the questions. Fourth is, with the help of following information, identify the agriculture crop from the given options. Okay, identify it because this was asked in the year 2024. Point number 1, it requires more than 200. Now see, it requires more than 200 centimeter of rainfall and the temperature above 25 degrees Celsius. Point number 2, it is mainly used as raw material in industries. 3, it is primarily a crop of equatorial region. Okay, everyone, pay attention, give the correct answer to the question. Option A, cotton, rubber, groundnut, and D, that is mustard. Dhruv, you can do one thing. We have just provided on the community post that what we are going to do for whole week, right? You just subscribe the YouTube channel, in the community post itself you will see what is our planning for whole week, and you can check whether polynomials we are doing or not, or you can check which chapter sir is going to deal in this particular week. Okay, Rohit, you have guessed it as cotton. No, Rohit, guess it once again because I want you to give the correct answer. Aditya here has given answer B, that is rubber. It can be rubber too though. Okay, Rohit, I can understand that you are judging it as correct. Now see, now how we need to judge this, right? See, 200 centimeter of rainfall. See, 200 centimeter of rainfall is a rainfall. So much high rainfall. And if we know that high rainfall region is particularly either it's Kerala or it is northeastern states. Okay, the two region itself can give this much of rainfall to us. Again, it is high temperature. Now whenever they are saying that it is grown in equatorial region, that means the place that is near to what? That is near to equator, and we know that Kerala is near to equator. Okay, cotton is not grown in Kerala because it requires which type of soil? Black soil. Similar is with groundnut. Black soil is required, and mustard are grown in alluvial soil. So it is very much clear that it is rubber because it is used as a raw material for many industries. Okay, hope you got this point. Now Rohit, give me a thumbs up if you got why rubber is correct. Okay, yeah, it is not correct. It is not an equatorial region. Now you got it. Very good. Ma'am, मैंने first में दिया but you ignored it. Sorry. What's your name, dear? You have given it as B. I didn't saw that. What's your name? Tell me. I'll see. Sorry for the ignorance. Okay, now participate with the next question, that is question number 5th in our series. Read the following information and identify the crops. Okay, now see the points. Point number 1, it is staple food crop of majority of people in India. The first thing that is clear, staple food for majority of people in India. Point number 2, that is India is second largest producer of this crop. Okay, it is a kharif crop. Pay attention. And it requires high humidity with 100 centimeter of annual rainfall. This was asked in the year 2024, and the crops are option A, ragi, option B, bajra, option C, wheat, and option D, that is rice. Yes, Jessica, hello and welcome, and I can see that now you have given the answer as C. Rohit had given a D. Rohit gave the answer as D. Fine. Any other students who want to participate, give the correct answer and let us check whether your answers are correct or not. I don't know how your preparations are going out or not, but do you know this Operation 95% Plus is designed to help you in your pre-boards. We are coming live every day on this channel, Deeksha Vedantu. You just need to stay connected because every day we post a live and the next day we post for the same chapter 2, 3, 4, 5 marker series, and it contains the most important question from that series. Okay, Rohit, rice is the staple of majority of people in India. This is mentioned in NCERT, which immediately clicked me. Okay, but we know that after rice, the staple food for Indian is wheat. Okay, so we can get confused between rice and wheat because if we talk about North Indians, wheat is the staple food, and if we talk about Odisha, okay, northeastern part of India and particularly South India, rice is the staple food. But why we need to remember that? At first point, it is a kharif crop. Now see, it is a kharif crop, and kharif crops are grown in rainy season. Which season? Rainy season. And you remember that for the growth of rice, what you need? Water logging you need, right? So basically it will grow in the season that is rainy season, and hence the correct option will be D. Hope your answer is correct, my dear students. No issues, Jessica will try. Aditya, you have given the answer first as C and then you have changed it at D. No issues, no issues. Everyone, just be participative. Don't think that whether you are correct or not. Eventually, this is the correct method by which we can help ourselves to grow better, to give more correct answers. Okay? Moving to the next question, that is sixth one. Identify. Now see, the straightforward questions are not coming this time from this chapter particularly. They are dividing it into points. So we need to understand that this is very helpful. Actually, we can easily identify. If we forget one, we have another point in the list. Okay. So question number 6, identify the crop with the help of following information and choose the correct option. Asked in the year 2023. Now first, this is the second most important cereal crop. Array, it is very obvious now. Okay, this is the second most important cereal crop. Second is, this is a rabi crop. Now, it requires a cool growing season and a bright sunshine at the time of ripening. It requires 50 to 75 centimeter of annual rainfall. Right? Now, options are A, wheat, option B, maize, option C, rice, or option D, that is sugar cane. Okay, Rohit, I can see your answer as A. How quick you are answering. That's very great. That's very great that you are answering very fast. All the other students, I want your answers also should come on time so that we can move fast and learn as much as possible in this series. Okay, Jessica has also answered as A. Fine, and that's very obvious, like, because now we have studied a crop that is the staple crop of India. That was the staple crop of India, that's rice, right? Now here they are asking it as second most important crop of India. Cereal crop, that's very obvious is wheat, but how we need to understand it, let us make a difference between wheat, fine, and then we can make a difference between rice. I can give you the correct answer for this question is yes, wheat. You guys are correct. Okay. Now, if we talk about wheat, then wheat is a rabi crop. Fine, it is a what? Rabi crop. However, rice, it is a kharif crop, my dear students. Learn it right now. That is going to help you in exam. Okay, wheat is a rabi crop. Why? Because rabi crops are grown when? They are grown in the start starting of winter season, that is particularly November or December, okay, because they need sunshine at the time of ripening. And we know that we celebrate certain festivals like Baisakhi in the north, right, Sankranti in the central India. What are they? They are the festivals when there is harvesting of rabi crops. So they are harvested when there is bright sunshine, okay. Fine. However, we talk about it, this is grown in or sown in the time whenever there is starting of rainy season, and they are cut down at the starting of October. Got it? So this is basically the explanation. This will help you to remember whenever you write answer or do this MCQs. Ma'am, which chapter we are going to do next? Now we will choose a chapter from history, and that's particularly rise of nationalism in Europe. Okay, so hope you will enjoy that chapter. Moving to the next question, that is question number 7th of the day. Which of the following is not a characteristic of intensive subsistence farming? Okay, pay attention. Which of the following is not a feature? Now, not a feature should be mentioned here. Understood here. Characteristic of intensive subsistence farming. Options are asked in the year 2021. A. This is practiced in areas of high population. B. It is an example of labor-intensive farming. C. High doses of biochemical inputs are used. Or option D. It is example of commercial farming. Answer the correct option among this. You have option A, B, C, D. And I can see Rohit has answered it as D. Jessica has also answered it at D. Very good, students. Very good. So you are going in the correct direction. Hope you have completed your syllabus also like this. And if you need any help, you can write in the comment section. We are going to help you in whichever way you want. Okay. Intensive farming is done in small areas of land to get maximum yield. Okay. Can you tell me, Rohit, why do they need maximum yield? There is a keyword over there in NCERT. I want to get that. So pay attention, my dear students. Basically, there are different type of farming methods, okay, that is practiced in India. The first one is primitive subsistence farming, okay. The first one is primitive subsistence farming. Now, you can see that the second one is intensive subsistence farming. Okay, intensive subsistence farming, and the third one itself is commercial farming. Now, what are the difference between them? Let us talk about them. Okay. Now, here is a common word that is known as subsistence. Yes, Jessica, you're very right that the word subsistence itself means that it is not commercial, right? It is for their own use. It is for their own use. Hence, which option is not correct? Option D is not correct. To all the students who have given answer D as correct, you are doing very, very good in the particular series today. Okay, so it is not for commercial, rather it is for self-subsistence, for self-consumption. However, the difference between primitive and intensive is that primitive is done on the basis of what we can say traditional techniques, like they use plow, hoe, etc. However, what happens, how it becomes intensive? It becomes intensive when the population increases. Whenever the population increases, the burden on the land also increases. When burden on the land increases, they need what? High yield. And this is the correct answer to the question what I asked to Rohit. Yes, Rohit, you are very correct. So, to increase the yield, they need to use biochemical inputs and etc. Okay, yes, it is labor intensive because they do not have modern equipments like we use in commercial farming. So hope the 7th question is also clear to all my students out here. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you are enjoying the session and we have given this answer D as correct. All my dear students, I was going through the PDFs of previously asked questions, and I have seen the frequency from 2023 has increased in MCQs for this particular one, right? Now we are going to move ahead with one more level, that is competency based question. Before that, I just want to tell you that we also have a WhatsApp channel and you need to join that. You just need to hit the link that is given in description. You will get all the details, CBSE updates, lecture PDFs, direct access to all our notes, lecture links, etc. Okay, so hit that link in the comment section. That is going to really help you in your exams. Okay, moving to the 8th question, and this is competency based question, a new word added in the syllabus of NCERT, CBSE, and that's making us feel anxious that what change they are going to do. Nothing is being changed, just a pattern is made little tougher. Okay, nothing is something to be scared of. Question number 8, what is common between primitive subsistence farming and intensive subsistence farming? As we just got to know about both these types of farming, let us give correct answer to the question. Option A, both requires the use of modern machinery. Is it correct? Option B, both are done on large tract of lands. Option C, both requires large amount of credit, or it is option D, both are labor intensive. Maybe Jessica has said that, ma'am, it's maybe D. Okay, Jessica will check it. Anyone who has another answer for this question? The question says commonality between primitive subsistence and intensive subsistence farming. Both my students Rohit and Jessica here is answering it as B. Anyone else who has a different answer? So all three are not correct, though. That is the reason you are answering it as D. However, you might be little thinking. Okay, so common between primitive subsistence farming and intensive subsistence farming. See, my dear students, they are not based upon modern machinery. Rather, they are the type of farming that use traditional machineries. Okay, they use what? Traditional machineries. Now, they are done on large tract of land? No. Primitive subsistence and intensive subsistence are done on small tracts of land, right? They require large amount of credit. They don't have money, so they don't invest so much of money in that. They are labor intensive. Yes, my dear students, pay attention, because they are not using HYV, that is high yielding variety of seeds. They are not using any type of fertilizers which are used in commercial farming. They are not using insecticides. So what do they need? They need people to work on the land, and yes, this is a labor intensive type of farming. This is common between both of them. Okay, Jessica, because above 3 are the characteristics of commercial farming. Very good, my dear students. So let us check whether we are correct or not. Yes, the answer is D as correct. Moving to question number 9. Okay, so we are moving ahead to question number 9. Watermelon, muskmelon, cucumber, vegetables and fodder crops are the types of. Very easy question. Okay, option A, that is Zaid, option B Kharif, option C Rabi, or option D, it is none of the above. Answer it, my dear students, because this is one of the easiest question we have in today's live session. I think that you will answer it correctly. Jessica has answered it as Zaid crop. Okay, let's check. Rohit is also answering it as Zaid crop. Very good. Fine. Anyone else? See, now we have 3 different type of cropping patterns in India. Okay, we have 3 different type of cropping patterns in India. We will start with Rabi. Okay, the first one is Rabi. Then we have Kharif. And the third one is Zaid. However, in our previous classes like 5th, 6th or something, we have only studied 2, that was Rabi or Kharif. Now let us differentiate between them so that we can answer this question as correct. However, you people have answered it as correct. Yes, it is Zaid crop. But let us have a revision. if we talk about Rabi crops, pay attention my dear students. If we talk about Rabi crops, when are they sown? I just told you, we are just repeating it for your recollection. It is sown in December. Basically, it is sown in the time winters are coming, because they need winter time to grow. Okay, when are they harvested in the bright sunshine? That is particularly March or April. March or April. Okay, if we talk about these crops, the type of crops are, first one, that is wheat, then we have barley, etc. Okay, then we will move to Kharif crop. When are they sown? They are sown particularly in rainy season. Okay, when are they harvested? They are harvested in the time winter is just coming. Okay, particularly this time we are right now. So yes, it is harvested in October or November. If we talk about example, paddy is one of the largest. Now see, you can see a difference, that time period between, okay, pay attention, in the July rain started, so this time period between April to July is free. Okay, in this free time, which type of crops are grown? Zaid are grown. So yes, this is grown between April to July, and the examples of Zaid crops are watermelon, muskmelon, cucumber, vegetables, and fodder crops also. Okay, half yearly exams in November. Who has half yearly exam? Ma'am, I have my SST half yearly exam tomorrow. I have come for revision. Okay, Jessica. But yeah, the same question is also mine. Like Rohit, is it half yearly or pre-boards? What you are having? Okay, so correct answer is A. Moving to the question number 10th here. Which of the following crop is grown 3 times in a year and is also called Os, Aman and Boro in the states of Assam, West Bengal and Odisha? Now this one is very good question. I think you need to answer this, right? Option A, tea, option B, paddy, option C, wheat, option D, sugarcane. Think about it. If you will give a time to think about this question, you are going to answer it as correct. I know students. Okay, Rohit answered it as B. Let's check Rohit whether it's correct or not. Anyone else? Jessica, you're answering it as B, paddy. Okay, fine. So now, if it is paddy, why they're asking it as Os, Aman and Boro? Let us talk about it. I read in NCERT just 2 hours ago. Very good. That means you're reading your NCERT very thoroughly. Very good. See, now yes, this type of crop, paddy particularly, is a type of crop that is grown 3 times in a year. First thing. And there are different types of paddies too. Like we have different types of wheat, right? You can see that. So there are different types of paddy and the name are Os, Aman and Boro. Okay? The main thing we need to point out here is the crop that is grown in Assam, West Bengal and Odisha, and among them there is only one crop that is grown in all these 3 states of India, and that is paddy. So option B, rice is a major crop in Assam. Yes, correct Rohit. And tea plantation, correct. Fine, I get it. So answer B is very much correct here. Okay, half yearly because there were district level games in school, so it delayed because of that. Okay, Jessica, I get it. But do not let it affect your final boards preparation, because we are in the month of November and I think that in half yearly whole of your syllabus might not be coming, and if it is coming then great it is. So be prepared for the rest of the syllabus also. Okay, coming to the next question, that is 11th question. Identify the crop with the help of following information. See, so many identification question can be asked from this chapter, as we have so much data from this chapter. Okay, first is, it is a crop that is used both as food and fodder. Food as well as fodder. Second, it is a kharif crop that requires a temperature between 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. 3, it grows well in old alluvial soil. And the fourth, that is, the use of modern inputs have contributed to the increasing production of this crop. Okay, answer it as correct. Option A, wheat, option B, maize, option C, rice, or option D, that's sugarcane. Jessica has answered it as B. Very quick in answering, so your revision is going good. Rohit also answered it as B. Very good, very good. And Rohit and Jessica, I also want one thing, that you can share our channel and this link of live session with your friends, okay? They can also revise along with us and you can even compete with them. And do not forget to check how many questions of yours were correct in the last, okay? So that we can see your performance is growing correct or not. Wheat is not a kharif crop and sugarcane is a plantation crop. Very good. Sugarcane is a commercial and plantation crop. Again, wheat is not a kharif crop. Correct. And rice is not a fodder crop, right? Do you know what is fodder? So basically, the food for animals. Okay, so maize is correct. Yes, correct. So the answer B is correct. Rohit is following the policy of elimination that I told in the starting, and you are doing it very good. First, we need to follow this policy of elimination in every exam and it will help you definitely. B is the correct option. Question number 12, right in front of your screens. Which of the following crop do not help in restoring soil fertility by fixing nitrogen from the air? Okay, so now again a tricky one. Option A, tur arhad, the pulse dal, okay? B, urad, C, moong, or D, it is masoor. Think about it. We know that plants have an ability to restore the soil fertility by fixing nitrogen, okay? Like C. Which among the following do not do that? Pulses are particularly, my dear students, pulses are referred as what? Leguminous crops, right? But one among them do not fix nitrogen in the soil. Which among the following is correct? Both of you are answering it as tur arhad dal. Yes, you are correct. It's tur arhad, which is not a leguminous crop. It is an exception. Okay, it is an exception to the pulses being leguminous crops over here. Question number 13th, which of the following might not? Pay attention to not whenever it is given here, okay? Which of the following might not help in modernizing agriculture? Easy one. Option A, improving rural infrastructure. Option B, establishing agriculture universities. Option C, increasing export duties on agriculture products. Or D, investing in research in meteorology and weather forecast. Yeah, think about this question. Again, an easy one. The sentence itself is telling that which among the following does not help in modernizing agriculture. But after that, we will evaluate it. We will evaluate how it is not helping. Okay. So think about it. Answer the correct question. Give the correct answer. Pulses are leguminous crops, but arhar is an correct, Rohit. Correct. You're correct. D. Okay, Jessica, you are answering it as D. Think about it. Rohit is giving the answer as C. Fine, Rohit. I get it. Jessica, investing in research in meteorology and weather forecast. Why will it not help, bacha? Because we know that India is an agriculture nation. Why? Because India has a monsoonal climate. And in India, agriculture is totally dependent on monsoon, and if we will do investment in research in meteorology and weather forecast, this will help definitely. But see, like if we improve rural infrastructure, that will help in modernizing. Yes, rural infrastructure will develop. Farmers will get money. They can invest more in agriculture. This one is okay. Now, establishing agriculture universities. Yes, education is very, very important. What is the difference between the farms of USA and India? That the farmers of USA are literate enough, right? And the Indian farmers are not that literate. We know that. So this will be helpful. Pay attention. Yes, Parth has come here. Parth, hello, welcome to the live chat session, and you have answered it as correct. Increasing export duty. See, my dear students, example, you are living in USA and I am here living in India. I am a farmer and I am growing my crops. But after a level of subsistence, right, how can I get more income when I export this crop to other countries? But what happened when USA or any country will increase the export duties. That means they will increase the tax. My product will be sold in that country in more expensive amount, right? More expensive. Will you enjoy to buy that crop? No. So that will not facilitate or modernize agriculture. Got my point, Jessica? Is it clear to you now? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, moving to the next question, that is 14th question of the day. Everyone give me a thumbs up so that I can move to the next question, because I want you to assure me that last question is clear to you, because it was a tricky one, as you guys also agreed over it. Very good. Harshit Kumar, ma'am, I am first time seeing your live crisis. Hi Harshit, hello. This is Deeksha Vedantu channel. We are teaching everything here in English. You can check the channel, subscribe it and join live classes. We are taking top 20 questions today from the chapter agriculture. Okay. So now an assertion reason type of question in front of you. That's 14th question, and someone has started even giving the answer. Great. Let me just read the question. Assertion A. Primitive subsistence farming is dependent on modern tools and technologies. Okay. R. That is a reason. Farmers use tools like hoe, dhow or digging sticks. And I can see Rohit, Jessica and Parth answer is D. That is A is false and R is true. Okay. Let's see. Thank you Harshit, thank you. We go live for maths and science also. So see, primitive subsistence. Now what does the word primitive means here? That means old tradition and custom. So modern will be wrong. So assertion, that means A is false. Where A is false? D. That done. Answer is solved. Okay. Yes Parth, A is false, R is true. There is a qualified question. Okay, correct. Moving to the next one, that is 15. See how quickly we are learning to solve the questions now. 15th one, again in the form of assertion and reason. Assertion is Rabi crops are sown in winter and harvested in summer. We have repeated this Rabi Kharif 2 times in today's live class. So Rabi crops are sown in winter and harvested in summer. Is it correct? Reason, these crops require low temperature for germination and grow well in winter precipitation. Is it correct or not? Give the correct answer. Options are both A and R are true, and R explains A. Both A and R are true, but R does not explains A. A is true, R is false, or A is false, R is true. Think about it. Fine. A is fine. Harshit, A. Rohit, you are answering it as A. Fine. Get it, everyone? I want your answers. Jessica, where are you? Harshit, again you are answering it as A. Okay, I got your answer, my dear student. Board exams are like, what was it, Rohit? Parth, A. Fine, get it. So you guys have answered it as A. Very good. Yeah, Rabi crops are sown in winter. We just see that in the month of November or December, Rabi crops are grown and they are harvested in summer. Basically, they don't need very high temperature, rather. Okay, they don't need high temperature. They require low temperature at the time of germination of the seeds, to germinate the seeds. But at the time of harvesting, they need what? Bright sunshine. So both were correct, and even R explains A. Correct answer is A. Hope you got that. Board exams are like Rabi crops for us. Yes, this is the high time you should start germinating. Like you should start understanding the concepts, right? Start growing, because your result will be seen at the time of harvesting, that is in March, April. Okay, Jessica is back. Yes, I was calling your name, Jessica, for the answer, and the answer is A. Question number 16, and the question is assertion and reason. I put this assertion reason in the last only because we started with easy question. Now moving to a little tougher and end with easy questions also. Okay, assertion is pulses help improve soil fertility. Is it correct? Reason is all pulses are, again a repetitive one, all pulses are leguminous crop and fix nitrogen in the soil? Options are, easy one, both A and R are true and R explains A. Both A and R are true but R does not explains A. A is true, R is false, and A is false, R is true. Fine, I can see. Start giving the answer. Jessica has given it as B. Parth, you are giving it as A. Rohit, you recorrected your answer from A to B. I can see that. Anyone else? Okay, so yes, we not all pulses are leguminous, correct. What is the exception? Arhar or tur dal particularly is not leguminous. All pulses are not leguminous. Yes, this is how we make mistake. Now you got it, I think. Harshit Kumar, A, exception is tur, correct, fine. It is C, beta. A is true and R is false. R reason is not correct because all pulses are not leguminous, rather arhar or tur does not fix nitrogen and helps to improve soil fertility. Got it? Yes, R is false. Very good, my students. Now moving to question number 17, and we are close to end the series with 20 question and a surprise homework question in the end. So before ending, let us move to question number 17. Identify the types of farming. So first one, it is type of commercial farming. Okay, easy one. Second, in this type of farming, only one single type of crop is grown. Pay attention, options are plantation farming, B, irrigated cultivation, C, intensive subsistence farming, or D, that is primitive subsistence farming. Give the answer. It is easy question. Jessica, Rohit, it's like fastest finger first. You guys are giving the answer. Who is first? Let us check. Jessica, you gave it as A. Rohit again as A. Harshit, A. Very good, very good. So yes, it is plantation farming. Now see, what is the difference between subsistence and plantation particularly? Here it is commercial in nature. Now what do we mean by commercial? That we grow this type of crop with an objective to earn profit, and in that only one single type of crop is grown. For example, you will see the gardens in Assam, the large gardens, only one crop, that is tea, is grown over there. Okay, if we go to the Nilgiri hills of Karnataka, we will see coffee is grown here. If you go to the state of UP, you can see sugarcane is grown. However, sugarcane has shifted to South India also, right? That's also very good. Now, yes, it is plantation. So, how many students have given it as A? Jessica, Rohit, Harshit, Parth. Very good. You all four are very, very correct here. Now, moving to question number 18th of the day. Easy peasy, very easy, right? Question 18. Which of the following is not a characteristics of slash and burn? Again, an easy question. Option A, practiced by tribals. Option B, discouraged by government. Option C, healthy practice for soil and environment. And option D, traditional tools are used. Very easy. I started with easy, then we moved to little tough questions, and now again with ending with some of the easy questions. Harshit, ma'am, you're working hard, but there is very less students. No worries, my dear students. You guys will share the link with your friends, na? I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, answer is B. According to Jessica, think about it. Give your mind more thinking. Rohit is answering it as C. Arey Rohit, you deleted. You will think it again, I guess. Do not forget, our first instinct is always correct. B or C, not sure. Why did you forget that 8th class chapter about slash and burn cultivation? Did you forget that, guys? Okay, let's discuss about it. So yes, this is slash and burn. Now what is particularly slash and burn type of cultivation? What happens in the previous times? Particularly, this was practiced majorly by tribal people. What did they do? They clear a patch of land where plants or trees were grown, forest was there. They just cut the trees. Okay, they till the land, plow the land and make it perfect for agriculture. Okay, now they are doing agriculture there for a longer period of time. They do not have pesticides, insecticides, etc. And eventually after a period of time, the soil fertility decreases because all fertility is taken by the crops. Now they do not have any substitute, right? So fertility is taken by the crops. Now what happened? The soil reduces its fertility. What they will do? They will burn or they will cut the crop. They will burn all the nodules left in the crop so that by the next time they come back, they can grow again. And they will move to another land. Slash and burn. Got my point? Slash and burn. So it is practiced by tribals, correct? Discouraged by the government. Yes. Do you know when British government came to India, right, their objective was to just earn revenue, right? They went to one land, a farmer was plying over there, okay, and thought that we will take revenue from this person, took all the information, came back after 2 years, the person is not there. How they will earn? Particularly one point is that, and this burning causes air pollution also, so that is not fit for cultivation, okay, for our environment also. So it is not healthy. Which of the following is not a characteristic? Healthy practice for soil and environment? No, it is not. Okay, ma'am, C में confusion है. Parth has given C as correct. Okay, fine. Harshit is given as correct. Very good. And Rohit has changed the answer. Well done. Now moving to 19th question. Is it clear? Give me a thumbs up, my dear students. Tell me, was the last question clear? It is similar to parali that is burned in Punjab, Haryana. Yeah, you might have seen that air quality index issue is going in Delhi right now, right? And somewhere they are distracting the track to Punjab and Haryana practice of burning the crops. It's just stunt basically. However, the issue, we know that what is the issue over there. Okay, so I'm moving to next question. If you have any doubt, you can write in the chat option. We'll deal it. Again, it is an assertion reason type of question. Assertion: India has the largest irrigated area of cultivated land. Is it? And the reason is the failure of monsoon or too much rainfall leads to crop failure. Options are both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. B, both A and R are true but R does not explains A. Option C, A is true but R is false, and option D, A is false but R is true. Parth 3 times have given the answer as B. Jessica B. Rohit B. Fine, get it. You guys have just cracked it. Very good. I can see that you're giving very correct answers. Harshit again is B. Yeah, my dear students, yes. We know that India is an agriculture dominant nation. Okay, agriculture dominant nation where 70% of India's economy depends on what? Agriculture. And this is the reason we have largest irrigated area of cultivated land, right? The failure of monsoon. We also know that India has a type of climate that is monsoonal type of climate, right? And sometimes it becomes too harsh when there is so much of rainfall in the regions, particularly like Northeast India. Okay, South India also, whenever there is tsunami or something like that, or it is crop failure because of drought or many reasons, right? So yes, both A and R are true, but R does not explains the question, the statement A. Okay, B is correct. Everyone here is correct. Very good. Moving to the next question. That is 20th question. Again an easy one, so that you can go back relaxing that we have given multiple questions as correct. And I know, my dear student, question will somewhere be linking from here only. Okay, intensive subsistence farming is practiced in the areas of option A, high population, B, no population, C, less population, or D. I want this one as very, very fast answer. Harshit, we are from Deeksha Vedantu and we have multiple centers here in Bangalore itself. Harshit, you are answering it as C. Fine. Jessica again as C. Rohit, you are answering it as A. Great, I can see that. My dear students, look, intensive subsistence farming is practiced in the areas of, see, there are 2 types of subsistence farming, primitive, right? Primitive and the next one is intensive. The primitive word itself tells us that the method or technology that is old styled technology, right? Like the use of plow, hoe, etc., dow, etc. But now the word intensive, something is intense here. What is intense? So there was increase in population after a period of time. Now when population increased, the land increased? No. The land will remain intact, right? How land will increase? No possibility. So when population increases, the burden on the land also increases. Whenever the burden on the land increases, we need to produce more. That means we need to give high yield. For that high yield, they have used what? Biochemicals, not fertilizers. Pay attention, because this is subsistence type of farming, biochemicals. So the reason is high population. Parth, you are giving it as A, Rohit given as A. Okay, Jessica, got it? So this will be the 20th question, and we have completed top 20 questions from the chapter agriculture. See, wait here, do not leave, because very important information I'm going to give you. Students, like it's Monday today. Every Monday and Wednesday I come live on the same channel, that is Deeksha Vedantu for you. Okay, and very next day I give 2, 3, 4, 5 marker important most expected questions in a recorded format. That's not live, right? Like tomorrow we will be having live for mathematics, then we have live for science. Okay, the plan is given to you through community post, and even we schedule the live in prior so that you can get information which chapter we are going to do next. Before ending the series, let's talk about one homework question that I want all of my students to solve. And the question is as, identify the wrong statement from the following. Read the options and try to solve this homework questions either by right now or by ending the video. You can give the answer in the comment section. I'll check who are answering, which student is answering and who are not. And my dear students, from the next time, or if you have calculated how many questions are solved by you and how many questions work correct, then well and great. By the next time, I want you to focus to check also that how many questions you have corrected. Okay, so anyone who has corrected all the questions, Rohit, Jessica, Harshit, Parth and Harshit, you joined late, I think. I think my average is good, but I read it only once in class and did not revise it. Okay, Jessica, I get it. But now as you have learned right now, right? Revise it. By tomorrow, we are having 2, 3, 4, 5 markers. So watch that too, so that you can have a perfection in that. Okay. And even one short explanation is also provided for the same chapter, and very great notes I have made for you. You can use that. Okay. So students, we will meet by the next live with the chapter that is Rise of Nationalism in Europe. Hope you have enjoyed the session, and if not subscribed the YouTube channel up till now, what are you waiting for? Subscribe the YouTube channel, because all the subjects are taught in this YouTube channel, particularly in English. That's 100% English, and our objective is to make you make perfect for your exam, because you are going to write your exams in English. So join the WhatsApp channel, link is in description, and subscribe the YouTube channel. Meet you live on Wednesday. Thank you for being the part of Deeksha Vedantu.